Hi students, our study today is about demand, supply and elasticity of demand. We say demanded quantity according to price P. So demand, the unit of demand is always quantity, and the demand and the variable here is the price. So if you take here the XY axis where X is the price and the Q is the demand, here demand, Q. So as price increase, if in the market the price increase, so the demand will decrease. You can see the demand will decrease. Why? Because the price is increasing. However, we as a company, if we see that the price is increased, when the price is increased, when we don't have enough product in the market, so we as companies, so we need to increase our production. So for supplier, for the company, if price is increased, the supply must increase. However, we as a consumers, as price increase, the demand will decrease. And if demand of products equal to supplied product, we say break even. So when break even, when demanded quantity equal to supplied quantity. So here P is the price and D is the quantity. And the revenue, since the revenue, as we said, it's a price times the quantity, so it's the price times demand, because here the quantity is given as a function of demand, or it's denoted by x dx. X here it means the price and d of x. And unit of R of the revenue here is the unit of x times unit of demanded quantity. Let us take this example. We have demand quantity according to price P is minus P square minus 2P plus 4 is the demanded quantity, and Q is the supplied quantity, where P here is the price. For a price P is in $100, so the price is in $100, where D of P is in thousands of units. So demand, it means quantity, thousands of units. Find the demanded quantity for a price of $70. So we have here, since price is in 100, so we divide 70 by 100, so D of 0.7, and we multiply the units by 1000, so it's 1000 D of 0.7, which is 2110 product. Find the revenue function. The revenue is price times demanded quantity, so I multiply this demand by P, so it's minus P cubed minus 2P squared plus 4P. Evaluate the revenue for a price of $500. Now here the unit of revenue is the unit of P times unit of P, which is the price times the demanded quantity. So we need to multiply it by 10 power 3, and here 10 power 2, 10 power 5 R of 0.5, which is 137,500. Here we're going to ask it in another way. Find the revenue for the price of $40 of thousands of units. So here the answer is in thousand. So since it's in thousands of units, so we don't multiply anymore by unit of thousands, only we multiply by unit of the price, which is 100. So 100 R of 0.4, which is $121.6 per thousands of units. So that's why we say per thousands of units. If you don't have thousands, so we need it ordinary, we multiply by the unit of the price times the unit of the quantity. Find the break-even quantity. So it's always when demand equal to supply. So if you equate these two, you have an equation of second degree. One of the roots is rejected because it's negative. You're going to get 1.1084 times 100. It will be 110.84. Don't forget P at the price. So this is called break-even price. Now this one, 1.1084, either we replace in supply or in demand to get the equilibrium quantity. So we can replace it either in supply or in demand. The same thing we're going to get 554. Don't forget we multiply by 1000. So this is called the break-even units, where supplied quantity is equal to demanded quantity. Elasticity of demand, you took it maybe in economics, and it means how the market will be reflected according to the change in the price. Elasticity of demand P is minus P d prime P over d of P, which is a value m. This value will be in degree to which demand for a good or service varies with its price. If the answer of E of P was 0 point between 0 and 1, we say inelastic. It means we don't have that change. So we say a price increase of 1% will cause The number here, because it's between 0 and 1, it will be 0 point something percent or m% decrease in demand quantity. This is not much. Why? Because if we increase the price by 1%, if we're going to higher the price by 1%, so the demand will decrease only by something less than 1%, because here it's between 0 and 1. This is called inelastic. However, if E of x bigger than 1, so it's elastic. It means if you're going to increase by 1%, it will cause more than 1% decrease in demanded quantity. Unitary, when they are equal to each other, a price change of 1% will cause one change in demand quantity. If E of x equal to 0, it means no change in the price and then no change in demanded quantity. Let us take example. Suppose given this is the demand and this is the supply quantity, where the price is in $100 and S of P, D of P in tens of units. Find now the demand quantity for a price of 50. Since the price is in 100, so 0.5, so it's in 10, D of 0.5, we have 58 units. Find the revenue function, so it's the price times demanded quantity. You have this one, you multiply this one by the price. Find the revenue for a price of 50, so the unit is 100 times 10, 1000 R of 0.5, we replace it, we get 28,750. For what price we have break even? When demand equals supply, you solve this one, equation of second degree, you're going to get 1.12. Since this is the price, we multiply it by 100, so it's 112 break even price. To find the break even quantity, I put this 1.12 either here or here. You're going to get the same answer, which is 35 break even quantity. E, find the elasticity of demand. So E of P is minus P D prime of P D of P. D prime here is minus 2P minus 2 times minus P over D of P. So here you can multiply the minus P to the numerator. It will be 2P squared plus 2P over this one. Then evaluated for a price of 50, say the price is 100, so E of 0.5, you replace here 0.5, you get 0.26, which is less than 1. It's inelastic, not elastic, sorry, inelastic. This is inelastic. So what do we say when it's inelastic? So we say a price increase of 1% will cause 0.26% decrease in demanded quantity. For what price is E of x unitary? It means E of P equal to 1. We do cross multiply. You're going to get at x equal to 1. This is second degree. You can check it. So which is $100. Another program, given f of x, this is the demand and this is the supply, where demand and supply in thousands of units and x is in 100. Find demanded quantity for a price of 200. So we do x is in 100, so 2, and this is 1000, so 1000 D of 2. Find the revenue function. Revenue is x dx, so I multiply this one by x. I multiply numerator, it means 2x cubed minus 4x squared plus 4x over x plus 2. Find the revenue for a price of 200. So the unit of revenue here is 1000 times 100, so 10 power 5 R of 2 we replace, we get 200,000. For what value we have break even? Demand equals supply. I do cross multiply. You have in calculator degree 3. You're going to get one of the root is accepted, the other are complex or negative. You have 0.79 times $179. You replace it here or here to get the break even quantity. You can check it. Find the elasticity of demand. So D prime of P, we're going to find first of all, this is of the form U over V. This is D prime of P, so it's minus x D prime of x over x. So this is D prime. Instead of dividing by x, I multiply by the inverse of f of x, so it will be x plus 2 over this one. Here I have x plus 2 squared, here x plus 2. I'm left with this one. You can check it. Then for a price of 300, I do E of 3. I'm going to get, if I replace it here, 1.81 bigger than 1 elastic. It means a price change of 1% will cause 1.81% change in demand quantity. So I hope that you got this demand and supply. See you in class.